Good morning, guys. Welcome to the Shades and a brand new video today. So we're going to talk about the big midweek match. That's a London derby. It's a big match, so please watch the whole video till the end. I'm going to talk about the team news. I'm going to talk about Declan Rice a little bit, and obviously the injury for Pulisic, which could be quite a decider for this match. So stay tuned. Here we go. So it's a big match playing against the 17th team, but this London derbies and this kind of matches, form is kind of temporary. We've seen West Ham is one of those cluster of teams that when they play against Chelsea, they find some level of form. They become prime Barca out of nowhere. So yes, that is one of the things that we should be wary about. We are fourth now, just a point behind Leicester. By the time we play, Leicester would have played their match against Everton. Manchester United already has won, so they're like 2 points behind us. Wolves is like 2 points behind us. Like crazy, right? So we cannot drop points. If we drop points, only these teams are going to try to overtake us. Leicester drops points, we overtake them and get into third. So it's all to play for Chelsea. What do you think of the team news? That's a big thing. Frank doesn't like to do much tinkering with the team, so we know what's going to happen. But I'm going to give my take first. I used to do this last year when Sarri was the manager. I used to put my team and then I used to think about what Sarri will do. We'll do something similar right now. So here we go. I'm going to put my team first. It's for me, I think Kepa, Zuma, because he had a good performance with Leicester. Christensen should come back. Obviously, Alonso will play along with Azpilicueta, the captain. In the midfield, what I will want is Jorginho, Kovacic, and most likely Barkley, but I prefer Billy Gilmore. That's what I will want. And then if Mount is injured, then if Pulisic is injured, I'm confusing between them right now. What's happening to me? So if Pulisic is injured, we get Mount in one of the wings, Willian on the other side, and Giroud as a striker, lone striker. Now let's say what Frank will want. That's more important. So Kepa in goal. I'm pretty sure he will want Rudiger, but I think Zuma had a very decent game. He should start. Christensen on one hand, and obviously Alonso and Azpilicueta. That goes well. Midfield, that is where the Frank will have a big, Frank and I will disagree on that. Big thing. What Frank will want is Kante, Mount, and Barkley. Now, if Pulisic is injured, Mount goes to the wings, and then maybe someone like Kovacic comes in. So, which is a good thing, but as I have said before, if you have made Jorginho as the vice captain, you have thought about it. There was a time when Kovacic and Jorginho, before the lockdown, they were doing well. I know some of the times the results didn't come good, but these are world-class players. You need to play them. And when, if you see a Billy Gilmore, he did not look that good. He was playing with Kante and Mount. Not that they are bad players, but when they play with Kovacic or Jorginho, he plays much better than them. He plays better, his quality improves, but somehow I'm pretty sure that Frank will want Kante and Mount. So if Pulisic is injured, then Mount goes to the wings, Willian and Giroud. That I'm pretty sure even Frank will want. But if Pulisic plays, then Mount, Barkley and Kante will be the midfield. So I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to be. So it's very simple that we talked about it. Now coming to Declan Rice, the team news was pretty easy, and we know what Frank is going to do. Now coming to Declan Rice, very simple. I made a video on Declan Rice a couple of months back. You can check it out. I'll probably put a link on the top. But come to Declan Rice, the price tag as per the West Hammers or the West Ham fans is 70 mil. As per the Chelsea fans, 45 mil. That's a lot of money for 70 mil. I'm pretty sure West Ham management will also not let him go below 60 or 70, depending on if they get relegated or not. So for me, not more than 30 mil. Seriously, I know, I stated to one of my friend over there yesterday that 2 years back we had the same hype with Ross Barkley. We thought he's the next Frank Lampard. Now people are saying that Declan Rice is the next John Terry. Come on, we already have Anders Christensen, who is the next John Terry, if anybody is next John Terry. So I'm not sure why people will even think of Declan Rice at this moment. We have players to bring on, elite level players. We need players like Delete. I know Delete might not come to Chelsea, but we need players like that. Declan Rice will be a good player. I'm not saying he might overall be a good squad player. He might even turn out to be a very good player someday. Maybe a Jamie Carragher, but not John Terry. I, for one, don't think Declan Rice is the right thing. I know he will try to prove today, just though Chilwell couldn't against us in the weekend. But I'm pretty sure Declan Rice will try to do something today. Good performance, which will obviously mean that, he has a case. But I, for one, will think that I don't think we need Declan Rice. We need much better players. No disrespect, but better players. About Pulisic, I can tell you that it's not so good news. I hope he gets better. I think Frank's inexperience at times comes up as a manager, because he didn't need to play Pulisic. He could have rotated the squad, as I kept on saying in my channel every video. When you have so many matches being played every 3 days, 4 days, it is very important to rotate the squad. And if you don't do it, and that's what happened to Pulisic. He is an injury-prone player. He's a wonderful player. He is a great player, but he is injury-prone. You cannot play him every 3 days. And in any player, most players will, might have injuries. But Kante is playing every 3 days, and he's become injury-prone in the last couple of seasons. He can get an injury. We do not want anybody to get injured, because we need the squad to play, and that's why it was important against Leicester to play the likes of Jorginho and Kovacic and players like that. He did good things. He brought in Reece James, he brought in Billy Gilmore, which is good, but we really needed some of more changes. Pulisic right now looks like he is a casualty, and he might not play. I hope he does, because Chelsea really needs him to play. So that's it. I hope Pulisic plays. We'll leave it at that. I hope Chelsea wins. I never give up a score, but form goes out of window, as I said before. So they might be 17th, we might be 4th, but you never know what can happen. I hope a Chelsea win at the end of the day. We need those 3 points crucially, and I hope that everything goes well. So I leave it at that. I hope, as I always do, want to listen to from you guys. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about the team news, who is going to score, what should be the score line, and keep it coming, guys. Do you think that Pulisic shouldn't have played against Leicester? Do you think Declan Rice should come to Chelsea? Keep it coming in the comment section, as always. I love hearing from you guys, as always. So until next time, hoping for a Chelsea win, I sign off. Bye, guys.